Hey guys, welcome to Studs Up. Of course, I am not Rory Jennings, but that is Nathan Caton.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Studs Up. Now, this week it's a bit different. Think of it as the international break. Rory Jennings, he's off, he's globetrotting, he's on his honeymoon.
Congratulations to Rory.
It's, having a personal life during the season.
Some people have got to be here doing some work, right?
Amateur.
Hello.
But never fair. We are joined by the wonderful James Sherwood. What's going on?
In the house. Good to have you out there, people.
And also Rachel Stringer.
Thanks for having us.
You guys cool?
We're very well.
Feeling good, looking forward to the show.
You should do.
Absolutely.
I should say, it's a pleasure to have you guys on. And I mean that personally, because, you know, you're Charlton, you're Nottingham Forest, so as a Brentford fan for the first time, I feel superior. It's kind of good, I like it.
No, our history is better than yours.
Long time ago. Anyway, we have a great show lined up. Here's what's coming up.
Protests, banners, planes, trucks, all of this. I don't have an option. I don't even have a choice for Worst of the Week.
I've got to say, Rach, it's great to have you on the sofa.
Thank
No
you.
one puts baby in the corner, right?
There you go, girl.
Never.
It's been a big week in the Premier League once again, but of course we need some guests to talk about it. So how about we welcome our first onto the show? Grime, superstar in the making. Please make his way on now. It is AJ Tracy.
Woo, 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 woo. Welcome, handshake, very formal.
What's going on, bro? You good?
Yeah, man.
Would you like to take a seat here, just so you're right amongst all the gossip?
Right. In the house, Tottenham man, I understand.
Come on, Spurs.
Now, you're doing a big gig this weekend, actually, at the home of football, Wembley, where Tottenham have been having their Champions League games.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Let's talk about the gig first, then.
Yeah,
what's that gig all about?
It's going to be Eskimo Dance, soon to be big, very big, obviously, Wembley. That's going to be one of my biggest shows so far. Obviously, Grime, Eskimo Dance, that's like the home of Grime, innit? So, due to be wicked, hopefully.
Some other big acts on it as well, right?
Yeah, man, loads of big acts on it. I'm not even going to reel them all off there. Eskimo Dance is just a long list, you get me? But loads of favourites there, so...
One thing I want to ask you, right, as a performer, as a fellow performer, like, I kind of plan my stand-up tour dates around my team Brentford. So basically, when we're playing at home, I make sure I'm gigging in London, so I can go... do you kind of do that? Like, when they're away, do you kind of follow them?
No, I don't still. You know what it is, you know what it is, yeah? Neither my manager or my agent care about my football team, I don't think. So they're the ones who plan it.
Yeah, they tell them.
They're Arsenal fans,
I have a say. They're not even Arsenal. I don't even know what fans they are, to be honest. I don't think they care about football.
That's what they don't care,
let's leave them out of the
So you don't get to go?
No, I go to Spurs matches, but obviously if I'm in London, I'll try to catch a match, you get me? If I'm not, then I'll just...
What about, like, away games? Don't go?
Yeah, no, away games, I never really go to away games, to be honest.
Big away performance for your boys last night, though. Spurs got a 1-0 down until, was it the 88th minute? And then, like, 5 minutes of boom, bam, bam, 3-1. What did you make of that performance?
That was mad. I was sitting there with my little brother at my house. I was just bugging out. I was stressing. I was like, nah, come on, Spurs. Don't let it get to your head. But then, obviously, do you get me? Come back. You know what my little brother said? My little brother was like, if we get one, we'll get two. That usually happens with Spurs. Then we got one, got two, and then, obviously, cheeky third. That's it. I was happy.
You tweeted out as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
A little devil emoji face on there. I saw it. I gave it a like.
I did.
Getting gassed. But then, unfortunately, Chelsea still won against City. I mean, what's that all about?
I was just thinking in my head, you know what, if City can't beat them, then that's it, to be honest. That's what I was thinking, I can't lie. Because City should be the ones, innit? If anything, they're third best in the league at the moment. They should be the ones to be able to beat them. If they can't, then there's an issue there.
Talking about that big away performance from you guys as well, thinking that you don't get to go, good news is that Virgin Media are running a great campaign at the moment called 20's Plenty. What they're doing, they're subsidising away fans for the next couple of weekends at away games. So it means they'll pay no more than 20 quid. And usually when it's about 50, 60 quid,
that's decent.
That's a big look. Maybe we can get you to a game.
Maybe a away game, you don't go. Would it persuade you to go? You just told us you don't go to away games.
I'll be down for that, definitely.
Call yourself a fan. Look, Rachel's calling you out there, bro.
I'll get it drawn out.
I want to ask you as well. Obviously, you are 7 points behind Chelsea. Do you think you can claw back? Everyone thinks, well, your manager, he thinks you can win every single game. Do you think that'll be enough to take the title?
To be honest, the ball's not in our court, it's in Chelsea's, honestly. I feel like all we can do is play our best and chase, and it's up to Chelsea to slip up. It's not down to us, honestly, because we can win all our matches, they can win all of theirs, and that's that.
There's a lot of stuff that's been going down for the last couple of weeks, so let's look at the worst of this week, and it's been brought to us by Cheekysport Dave, so check out the worst of this week.
Good evening, you absolute beauties over there at Go.com. My name's Cheekysport Dave, and I'm here to give you my 3 candidates for Worst of the Week. Contender number 1, it's got to be the Arsenal fans. Now, I'm sorry, Joel, but look, fans fighting in the stadium, outside the stadium, protests, banners, planes, trucks, protests saying Wenger out at WrestleMania. Come on, wrestling's not even real. I mean, there are a few people out there that don't actually know that yet. I'm sorry. Santa Claus is still up there in the North Pole. But seriously, this has got to be number 1. They've changed what protesting is worldwide. Now it's become a laughing stock. There are serious protests going on around the world. And what do you see in the background? A Wenger out. An absolute Wenger out. That's got to be on the list as number 1. Up next, it's got to be David Moyes. Now seriously, whether he was joking, whether he was having a little laugh, a bit of banter, you know, we at Cheeky Sport, we're fans of a bit of banter. But there is no place for sexism in football, that's right. And I think, to be honest with you, that coupled with his bad performances, you've got no place to be cracking any kind of borderline sexist kind of jokes there, David, Mr. Moyes. Third, it's got to be Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool. Now, that wasn't actually going to be the case, but after Wednesday night's fixtures, I was like, look, I don't have an option. I don't even have a choice. Can't you do without Sadio Mane, eh? Liverpool have not registered a single win without Sadio Mane, and he's out for only God knows how long. Is he the saviour of Jurgen? Is he the kryptonite to Liverpool? Now, Liverpool are a big club, they're a massive club, so they shouldn't be relying on one single player. But Jurgen Klopp, once again, has turned to Jurgen Flop without his main man, Mane. He should be getting into the Champions League with or without Mane. But it seems like Liverpool have become a one-man club. There should be no reason why Manchester United should even be in the running for top 4. But with performances like Liverpool's on Wednesday night, he's leaving the game completely open for absolutely everybody. Those are my top 3 for Worst of the Week. I've been Cheeky Sport Dave. Over to you guys in the studio.
Now, AJ, Tracy here in the house today. What are we going for out of the 3 nominees this week?
I'm going to have to say Moyes.
We'll take Moyes and then stick him up there on the wall of shame. Cemented there forever. I might add, that's it. Stick it up there.
There we go.
Let's go over and see what the boys and, sorry, lady.
Thank you.
Well,
goodness me, we'll put you in the same category as Moyes in a minute. Forgetting I'm sitting here.
So, he's gone for David Moyes. Let's start with the lady. Rachel, what do you make of that?
I mean, you know, girls got to stick together. So it wasn't great, was it? But I don't think it's a sackable offence. So... Oh, do you think it is?
Mate, he went Chris Brown on her, man. Well, he tried to go Chris Brown on her. So the only people who deserve a slap are the Sunderland players. Apart from Jermaine Defoe and Pickford.
Louder foe, man.
Yeah, Defoe and Pickford, quality. But, nah, come on, Moyes, Got me saying that.
No, I agree that he should go up there, but... You know, I don't think he should get sacked, and he hasn't done yet, so it's good.
Does he get the sack if they get relegated, though? I mean, what is it? Are they going to give him a season in the Championship, David Moyes?
He's probably going to get sacked. He has to, doesn't he?
He'll probably get sacked.
If he goes down, which is looking very likely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
Who do they bring in,
definite.
AJ? I mean, what would you do at that club? It's in turmoil, isn't it?
I'd probably change the crest, the kit, the name.
He just doesn't like Sunderland.
Sunderland B.
They've done things to you, haven't they?
You know what it is, I don't even have a problem with Sunderland because obviously Defoe's there. They're a humble team, innit? But there's just something wrong at the club because they're always in a mess, innit?
Yeah.
Here's a question. With Janssen being a bit...
Yeah, I know you're going to say
either
already.
side of the wall. Defoe, would you take him off Sunderland for a year?
Yes, for a year. I'll take him forever. I'll take him till he can't play anymore.
Just break him.
He's a natural scorer. Come on. He is, though, innit? No matter where he goes, he scores.
Big shout.
He's got no one behind him and he scores. Come on.
Of course, Tottenham are the team that are still up there with Chelsea in the race for the title. So let's check out what both managers had to say after some big performances last night. Check it out.
Tottenham's result is important because, but the most important result is our result.
A massive moment, exciting moment because how we turned the result was unbelievable, no?
The best way is to think that Tottenham could win 8 games.
I believe that we can win every game if we play like today.
To win the title, we need 18 points.
Very cosy. I like it.
Very intimate show, isn't it?
Rose between two thorns.
Sneak in here.
Studs up family going. But there's a reason why we are so cozied up here is because we've got a second guest. It's the sexiest football geek alive, Duncan Alexander. What's going on, man?
Hello, how you doing?
Hey.
Looking very dashing in person, I must say, my man.
Well, I do try.
So you're here to talk to us about the pressure index. I mean, what info have you got for us this week, man?
Well, the goal pressure index, presented by Shaw, powered by Opta.
That's you guys.
That is me. Well, it's not me, actually, it's not me. But it's obviously been a big midweek. So I think probably the key player for Chelsea in their obviously pretty important win was Eden Hazard.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think 2 seasons ago, Hazard was good, Chelsea won the league. Last season, Hazard wasn't good, Chelsea don't win the league, and then it seems to be back on form. So.
So what is that all about? I mean, did he literally just not want to play for Mourinho, or did he have an off year?
I mean, that's the question for him.
We'd never know, innit? Well, it seemed like he didn't want to play for Mourinho.
He's on it this season, though. I mean, look from that.
Yeah, I mean,
boy player.
Yeah, he's already, he's already scored as many goals.
Yeah, but you know what? His job's to score, though, and Dele Alli's job is not to score, and he's only got one more than Dele Alli's.
Ali's been playing up front.
No, I hear that one as well.
Yeah, I mean, but that, that's as many goals as he scored all season last year, and he's done that against the top 6.
No, he's a class player. I feel like when he's on form, he's definitely world class. Definitely.
Yeah.
Big boy player, scoring against big boy clubs, as we can see. That's what you want to be paying world records for.
Yeah, and if you think Vardy, I mean, that's a good total for Vardy, but 3 of those came in one game against City. So,
Sure. And then obviously you got you said Ali, Spurs are flying high at the moment.
Yeah, well, I mean, with Chelsea winning, Spurs obviously had to keep pace, and he did. Left it a little bit late. He now scored joint most 90th minute goals this season, which is good. And come from behind and won 17 points, which is resilience. I mean, that really is performance under pressure, isn't it? I mean, facing the end of your season essentially, and you come back.
Doesn't that kind of show progress as a Spurs fan? Because maybe this time last year or year before that, you would have lost the game yesterday.
Like 2 seasons ago, I remember if we concede, the match is done basically.
Exactly.
We just give up, we go to sleep, that used to be the most frustrating thing ever because you can still win. That will be like 20 minutes in, we've given up. Yeah. But now I feel like right to the crunch, we're trying. So. Yeah,
I mean, if you look at, Spurs were unbeaten at home this season, which is mad. That's not really a Spurs thing to do. They used to sort of fall down against little teams.
I feel like because we're changing home grounds, they're trying to give us our last slack.
Big player for Spurs, Dele Alli, especially without Harry Kane as well. I mean, he's stepped up to the plate, hasn't he?
I mean, he's got a slightly different role this year, playing a bit further forward. But, I mean, you look at that compared to those 3 names. I mean, to do that at his age, I think he's 21 next Monday. And that's, some amazing numbers. I mean, he's already scored as many goals as in the Premier League as Fabrizio Ravanelli. So that's all.
But someone could want to buy him. He could leave, couldn't he? That's the problems you've got.
I don't think he'll leave.
So would you trade Dele Alli for any of those players in their prime?
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, Lampard's consistency over 15 years. I mean, if...
Lampard's pretty good. Because we don't know how consistent Dele Alli's going to be, obviously. Even as a Spurs fan, you can never tell how consistent a player's going to be.
And the flip side to that is you can start your career really well and then fade a bit, so...
Of course.
Yeah.
Could we look at building an England team around Dele Alli? I mean, is he that good?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Mate, I think with him and...
I like you, I like you.
The thing is, with him and Harry Kane playing week in, week out together, that's got to be your top 2 for Tottenham, for England as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, that was the disappointing thing in the Euros last year, is they didn't use Kane and Ali in the way that they play for their clubs, It's silly, really.
Yeah, more to do with the manager more than anything, right?
Yep.
One thing you guarantee to do with Ali and with Kane, you guarantee to do a lot of goals.
Yeah.
So that's you definitely know that for certain, right? I think we've got some goals to check out, actually. Not from the Premier League, but from overseas. Check this out, from a Premier League old boy in a...
There's 2 Premier League old boys in face. So we've got Payet and the legend that is Brad Jones. Remember where he played?
No.
Middlesbrough, Liverpool.
Check it out. Dimitri Payet is an obvious one. West Ham are missing him desperately. But in the second clip, did you spot it, the Premier League link?
Brad Jones,
that dodgy goalkeeping
formerly of Liverpool or
Must
something.
have played about 10 games or so.
Yeah, on FIFA. We've got a great goal from the Northern League Division 1. Check this out. It's the grassroots goal of the week.
Absolute worldie. No, he didn't. Charlton Athletic scouts, get down there now. Who does he play for?
That was Daniel McGinley of Concert AFC. Big up, man. That was a heavy goal.
Sign him up, people.
I was impressed by the GoPro in the back of the net for a lower league game. I mean, who does that?
On a multicam team.
Exactly.
You know, he's destined for stardom.
Absolutely. Anyway, guys, enough about that. It's time for the social snap, OK? Snapshot of all things hot on social media in football this week. So let me just get my little prop out here. We're talking about this guy. Oh, he's shaking his head over here. Wenger out. I mean, these have been popping up all over the globe. Have a look at this. Look, they found themselves in WrestleMania in Florida last week. Got their way all over to America and again. I mean, really? I'm not sure if they're even photoshopped in. But
the
apparently...
W for Wenger on the mics.
They were there. And then, look, can you see that? That's New Zealand against Fiji. You can't really see it just behind the goal.
There's no one there, though.
Well, I don't know. No culprit then. And then it came all the way full circle back to London in an anti-Trump campaign. Yeah, back on home soil. I mean, yeah.
Wenger out has gone international.
AJ, AJ, where would you put this if you had it?
If I had it, I wouldn't even want it. I don't even want that word anywhere.
I'm starting my own one-man campaign, though. So, you know, you've got to start with one. I love you, bro, but, you know, man's got to work. Man's got to work.
I heard that.
He's on his honeymoon. That's really harsh. OK, next up, we had Evra kissing a chimpanzee. I mean, I haven't got a clue why you'd put this on your Instagram, but he got 400,000 views by posting this. I mean, yep, OK. And he said, just been on a date. I asked her if she loved this game, and straight away, she put her tongue out. I love this game, and a lot of sad emojis. I mean,
no, I'm not having that.
Why would you do that? Would you do that?
Hey, listen, man, if I want to see a picture of a human, obviously an image of a human being intimate with an animal, I'll go on a different website, OK? I'm not going to be on Instagram looking for that.
And then last but not least, OK, we have the main man. We have Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and he was back being Zlatan this week. He was just showing off his bod with this bit of skipping right now. Check that out. He has some skills. But what I liked as well, so not only did he have that this week, he also got asked by a reporter who did he think were the best strikers in the Premier League. Who do you think he said?
Don't think he said Kane.
What?
He didn't.
Well,
I'll tell
I think
you.
Kane is the best striker, but I don't. He's not humble like that. He's not going to say Kane.
He said himself.
Probably said himself. Yeah, he probably said himself.
He didn't know. He said Lukaku and Aguero, and then pressured again and said, who are the best strikers? He said, well, you know what? I wouldn't put myself in it because I wouldn't pitch a human against a lion. He was saying he was a lion.
Does he have someone before the match just writing down, like, just witty things?
It's him.
Just saying,
That's great. I mean, we should all take note because it would make our followers go up.
When he retires, he's going to be a philosopher.
He is. He actually is.
Of football.
He actually is.
Right, AJ, because we've just seen Zlatan, the man, skipping, I thought we'd see if you have some skills.
Ah, cool.
Do you want to have a see over here?
Do you want to have a go first?
I will have a go. But we can't do it here. We've got to go around here and see if we can have a go on this. Right, I'm going to go first. Come forward this way. If you can come here, because you're pretty tall and you're going to just hit some of the set here. Right, so if I go forward, I mean, I do think I'm all right at this, so tell me if I am. Correct my posture.
Go, girl. Yeah.
Go on,
yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
right. I mean, I think I showed you up right there. But,
yeah.
Decent.
See what you've got. Take it away. Oh, I just broke a mic pack or something.
So we're talking boxing. We're talking skipping. Yeah. We've got AJ. Does that make Rachel Klitschko?
Yeah, you might want to let...
He's a tall guy, Rachel.
Yeah.
Go on, bro. Go on, bro.
Hey,
go on, bro.
Hey.
Oh, he's got some skills. He's got a boxer look going on there as well.
You know what it is, yeah.
Okay.
I got that baggy jeans.
Come on, AJ.
We can get.
Anthony Joshua.
I mean, he's not quite Zlatan, is he?
I'm not quite Zlatan.
He's AJ. Look, Anthony Joshua.
Look that. We've got to stop with that. We've got to cut with it.
But we're going to check out now the preview for this weekend's Goal Pressure Index. So check it out.
The Goal Pressure Index, presented by Shaw, is the ultimate guide to the teams and players performing best in the key moments that shape a season. It's another big weekend in the Premier League, and leaders Chelsea head to the seaside to face Bournemouth on Saturday evening. Eden Hazard is one of 3 Chelsea players in the top 5 of the pressure index currently, and with 3 goals in 3 appearances against Bournemouth, he'll be hoping for another fruitful display. Hazard, who's been the most active player in the final third this season, is the key to Chelsea's title bid. With Liverpool, Man City and Tottenham all playing earlier in the day, Chelsea's recent record in Saturday evening games, where they've won 3 in a row after winning only 1 of the previous 8, is going to be crucial. On Sunday, Manchester United may well be relieved to get away from the high-pressure environment of Old Trafford, even though their destination is going to be Sunderland's Stadium of Light, where they failed to win in any of the last 3 seasons. Nevertheless, Zlatan Ibrahimovic's return from suspension in midweek was most welcome, with the big Swede enjoying his away trips in the Premier League so far, scoring 9 goals from only 14 shots on target. The pressure index can measure impact and performance over long and short periods, and the best 3 players recently have all been wearing the colours of Crystal Palace. Wilfried Zaha, the busiest dribbler in the Premier League, Wayne Hennessy, who made a monstrous 10 saves against Chelsea last weekend, and lone sensation Mamadou Sakho are the players leading the charge. On Monday night, they will attempt to lead Palace to a 3rd home win in a row for the first time in 3 years, with what would be their first home win against Arsenal in the league since 1979. Meanwhile, Arsenal's impact sub Olivier Giroud has scored in his last 3 appearances at Selhurst Park. Can the Gallic rooster clip the soaring Eagles' wings?
Duncan, our stats man, let's talk a little bit about the preview we've just seen there. Crystal Palace, what a week for them. I mean, 3 points at the bridge.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would have thought they'll get 3 points, but they probably did it the other way around.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's been going well for Allardyce since they got Sakho on loan. They'd won every game until midweek. So I think they've still got a pretty good chance of beating Arsenal.
Sakho, of all players, I mean, like, when he was at Liverpool...
He was good at Liverpool. He was
you
good.
Think so?
Yeah.
I'm not a Liverpool fan, but when I saw him playing for Liverpool, like, when the ball got to him at the back, I got nervous.
I don't think he's the most stylish of players, but he's a good defender.
Does his job, innit?
And Allardyce doesn't care about stars, he just wants good defenders, so, yeah.
Manchester United there, and pushing next. Struggling at home, very weird. I mean...
Yeah, they just draw every week, don't they? Got so many, I mean... The weird thing with United is that they've now gone 20 Premier League games unbeaten, which is good. Only 16 teams have ever done that, so that is good. But half of those games, half of those 20 games have been draws, which makes it the worst unbeaten run of that length ever. So it's like, you know, it's better to win 2 and lose 1 than win 1 and draw 2.
Louis van Gaal had more points, didn't he, I think?
Throwing it back to our wall of shame then, Duncan, should Man U be up there at some point this season?
I mean, they could win the Europa League, get in the Champions League, couldn't they? So I think you can only judge it again this season. They've won the League Cup, so, you know, it's a bit harsh.
If they don't get into the Champions League, is the season a blow? Is the season a blowout?
Well, I mean, given the amount of money they spent last summer, I would say a little bit, yeah.
So, obviously, this weekend, big game for United, away to Sunderland. Their former manager, the chosen one, David Moyes, I mean, do you think somehow Sunderland could get something from this game?
I think Sunderland are unbeaten in the last 3 at home to United, so they've got a pretty good recent record. You can't really see that continuing, but, you know... I'm just worried that the game is going to have loads of crosses. Everyone remembers how many crosses United did under Moyes.
Yeah,
and Mourinho's United are putting in a lot of crosses. I mean, people could go cross-eyed, I think.
Well, I mean, if United are going to be, you know, getting the 3 points, they're going to need Zlatan to turn up. You know, he's a big man for them. AJ, you rate Zlatan?
Yeah, man. I think Man U should win that. Honestly, I think Man U should win that. But you never know. I mean, that's a hard game. You know, Defoe.
That's the thing about Sunderland, isn't it?
Man U should win that. Realistically, Man U should win that, innit? But it's Man U, innit? So.
What do you guys make of Zlatan and being over here and... He didn't come in his prime. He's like 35 now, but he's still absolutely smashed it up, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I was a bit sceptical that he could carry it on, but I mean, he's the oldest player ever to reach 15 goals in a Premier League season.
Oh,
you know, wherever he goes, he just scores goals and wins leagues up until now. Anyway.
Do you think he'll stay?
I think he's signed on for another year and a year, I think.
Has he officially? I'd see him talk of MLS.
Don't count on me for that.
I just think that's what confidence
You are my football
go-to.
You know, confidence, guys, that's what he has in abundance. And, I think you can't kind of knock that. You know, as much as you've got skill, if you're a confident performer in anything that you do, you can go far.
No, it's true. Even players, I feel like players with no skill and loads of confidence still bag goals.
Exactly.
And reverse, they don't. Do you get me? So
I get you.
I want to hit the stats, man, though. How do you solve a problem like Pogba? I mean, you know, everyone's gassed about him and saying this and that. The other night, I thought it was perfectly placed for him to come on and play number 10 and win them the game, but he came and he still sat back, and I was like, what's this man doing? 90 million? I want you to be messing teams up.
Well, yeah, fair point, fair point.
Sorry, did I get passionate?
And AJ was, like, on the edge of his seat there.
Game inhaler.
Yeah, man, I don't know about Pogba. I feel like people had a go at us saying, oh, Bale's not worth 100 million. But, I mean, look what Bale does, though.
Yeah.
And then Pogba's 100 million and he doesn't really do anything. Like, I rate Pogba. I think he's a good player. I think he's sick. Like, I think he's world-class when he turns up, but he doesn't ever turn up. So it's just like, you get me?
Okay.
Hopefully he'll get into the swing of it, innit?
We are going to commence a rap battle here in the studio. Of course, AJ Tracy being a grime MC, you're all used to this. It should be a natural, like a duck to water. But did you know Duncan Alexander is also a huge grime fan?
I didn't know that.
All right? What we are going to do
Look at him, I mean,
can be the same, bruv.
No, so a lot of my grandfathers look like this. How about that?
Never judge a book by its cover.
I know, do I look like one?
So the three of us are going to put on a little performance for you two. It's going to be football-themed bars, so i.e. grime rap lyrics, and you need to guess what track it's from.
Good.
All right, the first to two, and then whoever loses has to do a forfeit. You're going to have to say right down the lens. If you're AJ Tracy, of course, I love Arsenal, best team in North London.
Pressure's on, bruv.
And if you are Duncan Alexander, you are going to have to say down the lens, statistics are boring.
Well, if you know the answer, shout out your team. So shout out Spurs, shout out Wickham.
Wickham in the house.
Wickham could finally beat Tottenham after the...
You came close this season.
OK, MC, you as a Radio 4, let's do this.
Take it away, boys.
Yeah.
I come to your club and I mess things up. I'm David Moyes.
Wickham.
Oh.
Stormzy.
You were so quick on the mark! What are you playing at?
Hey, they were chilling. Like,
These guys are your mates, aren't
Yeah, I
they?
know Stormzy ain't watching this. Stormzy, I know your bars, fam. I know your bars.
A guard-style performance, right? You go, these have got big things, these three. These are going on the big things.
I mean, sorry, it's probably down to me.
Next.
Don't give him a chance this time.
Yeah, I'll try.
Guys, you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. See me driving a German whip. Look like
oh, he's in quick.
Should I finish it?
OK, go ahead.
Look like a baller, peas and dat.
Oh, damn, man, forgot his name. Just Meridian Dan, of course.
Yes!
1-1.
Detention.
Tension.
Pressure.
No, next goal wins. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
My Man United like gigs.
Yeah.
I will never... What? What? I'll finish. I'll start. I finish. I will never... Guys, I started, so I shall finish. My Man United like gigs. I will never leave my young gunners like Thierry.
Skepta.
Alexander.
That means he's actually a grand fan. I rate that. You're actually a grand fan, so I rate that. He's actually a grand fan still.
Right, so
respect it.
AJ Tracy, down the lens, if you will, just let us know how much you love Arsenal. Down camera 1, right there, down the lens. Just tell us a little bit about your love affair with Arsenal over the years.
Oh, my dude. I really don't want to do that still.
Give us a little
Arsenal are all right. You get me? You can get that. Arsenal are all right. I'll give them that. I'll give them that
Good
still.
spot.
That will stay around forever.
I know it will. That's why I have to be careful what I said.
Yeah, we've recorded it, man. We got it locked.
That's it. Speak.
You guys have been great, man. AJ Tracy, thank you very much.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Alexander.
Pleasure.
Sexy football facts, man. Gosh.
All that's left for us to do, really, is say goodbye, my friend.
No, we're not singing Spice. We're not singing Spice Hills.
More us, really.
Thanks for tuning in. See you next week. Studs up, man. Letters.
Peace.